First, I want to start off the press conference with just talking about we're so excited to welcome Jedd Fisch. It's a great hire by our department. We're just ecstatic about it. And I love it because his daughters love women's basketball. So I've had a chance to speak with them, and, I know they're excited about what we're doing here, everything about Arizona. And I'm just excited for the program. I think that, football here, when I went to school here, it was what everybody talked about. You had Brandon Sanders, Teddy Bruschi, all those legends back then. And it's just really exciting program. So I think there's so much potential here. So just can't wait to see what Jedd does. And he's so excited to be in Tucson. So we're so excited to have him.
Yeah, so Stanford, statistically, they're the best rebounding team in the conference. That's an area that you guys have struggled a lot over the years. So I'm just curious, what kind of is your game plan to stop them? Well,
Stanford, they're always typically bigger. It's not so defensive rebounding, of course. Offensive rebounding, we're always going to be low in because I don't value that. That's not what we do. So we're always going to be towards the bottom of the pack, but we're always going to be one of the best in the country in transition defense because that's kind of an area I value. But defensive rebounding, we have to get better. Stanford does a really good job of congesting the paint and playing percentages, so they're in rebounding position. We know they have some really good players, offensive rebound, like the Halls. Lexi Hall's a very good offensive rebounder. Believe me, they're just talented. They go after the boards hard, so we have to box out. It has been an area that we have to get better in. We're a little bigger this year, so we're better. But, we don't have like the girth and the strength inside. And a lot of times we get pushed around. So I think that we're working on asserting ourselves better and concentrating on boxing out. And I think that's been a thing that we worked on all week. So hopefully you'll see an improvement for this week. But if we don't do that, we won't win the game. So if we don't take care of rebounding and we don't take care of transition defense, we won't win.
And I'm also just curious, yesterday the men's basketball program imposed a ban for the postseason, which for your program might mean that come March, a lot more people are going to be paying attention to your program. I'm just curious if you've thought about that and maybe some of the effects that could have on your team.
No, I think that, that's some of that stuff's just not our control. So we don't really talk or think about that. I'm sure some of the players saw it on Twitter, but it's not something we talk about. That's unfortunate. And, I think in situations as a coach, you always think about players. And I think the thing is for us, our focus is we're trying, like the other programs have been there, done that many times. Remember last year we were in a position to go to the tournament. We didn't get to. So we are extra excited for the opportunity because we haven't done it yet. Well, we haven't done it since I've been here and haven't done it in over a decade. So our focus is one game at a time. We're not looking towards the tournament, but we know if we take care of our business, those things will take care of themselves. But I think, the other thing I want us to be able to host. I want some other stuff to happen, depending on what they decide for the rules. I want us to have fans because we'll have a huge home court advantage if we can sell out McKale. But I think that in general, I don't think that people are more excited about women's basketball because of men's basketball. I think that people are excited about women's basketball because we're putting a better product on the floor. We're a fun team to watch. We're improved. And I think that people know that they were following us last year. They were excited and anticipating March, and then we were going to host and it didn't happen. So I think everybody is really eager at the edge of their seats wanting to follow us. And I think that's a testament to what our players have worked hard, and we've put ourselves in a situation to be one of the best in the country. So I think people just want to see that. And Aari's exciting to see. Gates exciting to watch. Her passion on the court. Lauren Ware, Trinity, like we have some Bendu. We have some exciting players to watch. Shayna. So I think that people are excited about our team, and so am I.
If you were sort of to take yourself out of being a coach of this team for a second, if you're looking at Friday's game, a matchup of two of the top teams in the nation, unbeaten teams, what would you tell people to watch for?
I would tell them to watch for just exciting style of play. Two teams that are very good in transition with two dynamic point guards. And both point guards, just their matchup is just amazing in itself. Two of the best point guards that will be top picks in the WNBA next year are going at it head to head. And two teams that are some of the best in the country in transition. So I think that it's just an exciting game. It's a great game for women's basketball. To see those kind of matchups, 2 All-Americans going at it, I think is exciting. I only have like 1,000 less wins than Tara, but that's okay. We won't count that. But no, it's also a legendary coach that's just a trailblazer that's broken so many records. So I think there's so many reasons to come or to watch the game. And I think that's what would have been so attractive to come to the game. Because whenever you play a team like Stanford, everybody wants to come. But transition, fast. I think teams that are very good off on-ball situations. So Aari and Kiana are 2 of the best in the country at using on-balls. And then you have exciting young players. So I think it's just overall, it's just good basketball. And it's going to be a fun game to watch. I don't think by any means, and hopefully, it's not going to be a blowout. I think it's going to be a 1 or 2, 3 possession game. And it was an exciting game last year. And, we got lucky. And I think that there were some things that kind of went down the stretch that we got lucky with. So I think we're feeling confident, but so are they. And I think it's just an exciting test for our team to see where we're at and see what we need to work on or what we're really good at. I think it's going to be a good measurement of where we're at.
How do you feel coming into this game? Do you feel like you're going to carry some of that momentum?
Yes, for sure. We're going to carry that momentum. We've been trying to tell the new people, get in the gym as much as you can for this game. Like, we need to be prepared and clicking on all cylinders, but just get shots up, most importantly.
Yeah, well, what did you guys do over the Christmas break? I know obviously you have to balance between taking time off, but then kind of staying in shape because you obviously have a huge game coming up on Friday.
Yeah, we were nice enough to get 3 days off. So we definitely took a couple days to rest up. We know we have Pac-12 coming up, so it's going to be long and tough. But the gym was available to us for a couple hours throughout the day, so we were able to get a couple shots up, just stay ready because we know we had a big matchup coming up. We have a big matchup coming up, so we can't take too much time off and relax.
And, normally if this were a normal year, McKale would probably be sold out for Friday. I just want to know kind of what you think about not being able to play in front of your fans and what that adjustment has been like so far this season.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely never easy. You kind of have to get adjusted to it every game. But I mean, they do play like fan background noises while we're actually playing. So that helps a lot. And like, once you're in the game, it kind of like distracts you and you're not really focused on it, but it definitely, it hurts a little bit, especially knowing that we're playing a #1 team. So I mean, I have all my friends like texting me like, are you still not allowed to have fans? And it kind of sucks a little bit, but I mean, we are prepared and the team is motivated. We're working on our bench celebrations, as you probably saw in the last game. So we're just trying to keep each other excited and motivated.
What do you have to do with your game? I know that you focus on yourself pretty much. So what do you think are the keys for you this game?
I think the keys are to rebound, play great team defense, and to take care of the ball. Like, we have to value possession because Stanford is a great transition team. I mean, just valuing each possession and just, taking care of the ball.